Hello, all, welcome back to my channel. So, this series is for you who are looking for the interview preparation related to Agile project development process. Okay, this will cover the roles for the Scrum Master, Product Owner, the Project Manager for the Agile, then the other than we can say developer or QA as well who wants to know about and who will face in the interviews questions related to agile process development. Okay, so just be with me, and if you having any doubts or questions, you can put it in the comment. You in this series we are going go ahead with the other remaining questions and answers. If you would like to join me with the community, you can go ahead and check the description section where I have put the course details for this. Okay, and you will get the personalized coaching mentorship from my side, everything from my end. Okay, other than that, you will go ahead with the other videos from this series where we have discussed the other questions and answers. Okay, so just let's go ahead and see the remaining questions here. So, what is the MVP versus MPP? In Scrum, MVP means minimum viable product. MMP means minimum marketable product. Okay, viable products means what? First working version of a product which with just enough features to satisfy early customers and gather the feedbacks from them. MVP are used to validate the ideas if it's correct or going correct or not with the current industry requirement or something. Then they test them and draw the conclusion. That is MVP, minimum viable product, first working version. Then the minimum marketable product means what? The next stage after MVP, where the product is ready to be sold to the end users. MMP are based on the feedbacks from the MVP and are ready to hit the market for the early adopters. Okay, some differences between MVP and MPP is related to purpose, then the features. Okay, then the focus. Purpose means what? MVP are used to test and validate the product's potential with the target market, where MMP, marketable product, are used to launch a product and attract the customers. Okay, then the features means what? MVP is with the minimal features and MMP have a complete functionality or something. Okay, then the focus, MVP focus on building a core features to solve the customers most uh, currently pressuring uh, needs, right? Yeah, then the MMP focus on attracting the consumers and the generating the revenue. Okay, got the difference between this MVP and MMP? Most time you will face these questions in the interviews. Okay, so example, a food delivery app with the basic functions is an example of MVP, while Apple's iPhone is an example of MMP, right? Yeah. So the next question is, what is the sprint zero? You will get the many times interviewers will ask you these questions. What is the sprint zero? In Scrum, Sprint Zero means is a preparatory phase. Means we do the preparation of the sprints, right? It's a zero phase that takes a place before the start of the project or a team. Okay, it's a set of period of time that focus on the planning and preparation, PI planning or something, right? So rather than immediate jumping into development, the main purpose of Sprint Zero is to establish the solid foundation for the project by addressing the critical preparatory task. Okay, we can say it's a PI planning or something. Okay, some activities that take place during the Sprint Zero includes, sometime they will ask you what activities you will do in Sprint Zero. Then the defining the project goals, clarifying the requirements, setting the expectations, developing the minimal number of user stories, story mapping, then the working towards agile events and updating the backlog. We do all these things in PI planning. Okay. Some recommends that team instead of a sprint zero, commit to the sprint delivers the valuable product increments for a consumers, customers, or the end users. Include the preparatory task in the sprint backlog as a priority. Start sooner than you are ready. Okay. So some recommend that the team instead of sprint zero. Okay. So at sprint zero means it's a PI planning, which activity always held in the safe framework. Okay. Scale agile framework. Okay. Yeah. So let's discuss the next question. How you will handle the situation where stakeholders are not happy on deliverables. To avoid this situation, keep them informed always. Be transparent, okay, with WSR reports or any meetings or anything. Okay, make sure they are heard everything. Don't let them tell you your team how to develop the product. Okay, they are not interested to how you are developing the product. Just transparency is required about the progress of the product development. Okay, yeah, they only care about getting the job done, but it's the scams team's job to do the job efficiently and effectively, right? So as long as the product is aligned with the stakeholders expectations, they should be happy. But in some scenarios, if they are not happy, then take a help with the product owner and as a scrum master. Okay, I'm saying take the help of product owner and the development team. Set up the meeting with the stakeholder, what is going wrong as per their expectations. Okay, just discuss and try to resolve all the conflicts in between that meeting itself. Okay, so this is all about which we have discussed today in this video. The remaining questions we are going to discuss and cover in the next video. Just be with me, subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you will get the all notification on prompt whenever I release my videos, right? Yeah.